As we get ourselves closer to the season finale then of the Roblox Formula E World Championship then, we have a moment to look back of these flashback memories though of these incredible racings though we have seen in the past in Tokyo, Bersao, Aderia, Vancouver, Portland and Naples, and now we're here though for the market of round 7 of the Roblox Formula E World Championship. Hello everybody, my name is James Williams here from the James Gibby YouTube channel, and welcome everybody to the Mid-Ohio E-PRIX race then for round number 7 of 8 of the Roblox Formula E Season 2 World Championship. This is going to be a tight close battle when we get to the season finale then next time up, but this is the first race of a double header weekend then here in Mid-Ohio then for round number 7 of the Roblox Formula E World Championship, as we're getting closer and closer then towards the start of this E-PRIX of this race for round 7. So, we trade cars, ready to get going there. The trade drivers are look like to get ready themselves up there and get themselves prepared then. So we're looking forward to an exciting Mid-Ohio E-PRIX we're looking forward towards then, guys. We started over in Tokyo, then we went to Bersao, then we went to Aderia after the cancellation of the Monaco Grand Prix due to failure to the track size of the circuit. So that's why the DV took over from the Monaco E-PRIX on Saturday to say so then. Then we went to Vancouver, Canada, then to Portland, then to Naples, and now we're here in Mid-Ohio for the season finale of Season 2 Roblox Formula E World Championship. Just before we head straight into the starting grid for today's E-PRIX, for the Mid-Ohio E-PRIX, let's have a quick reminder of the Drivers' Championship then going into this race then. So, as we have a look then, so let's have a quick reminder of the Drivers' Championship then. Oh, it's going to be a bit lagging then, so here is the overall championship standings then, though, as I zoom it out there. You can see Lucas Ducati is at the top of the Drivers' Championship standing with Dan Titter just behind in P2. That's the standings at the most so far for the time being, with Jake Hughes in 3rd. So Cameron's in 4th. He got 1 point with Nick Cassidy as they're going to start at the up higher in the field then. Then it is Oliver Warren in P6 in the Nissan. Then it's Eduardo Mortara in the Maserati in 7th. Alexander Simpson 8th. And then joining he got 1 point is Nick is Jake Dennis and Mitch Evans then, not Nick Cassidy, because he's up the field in P5. It's actually Mitch Evans and Jake Dennis. He got points on 30 points then in the Drivers' Championship. And after that pole victory for Fern, he's moving up the field well, but he's got a lot of catching up to make up though from the rest of the field. And we have a look at the team's championship standings then. We can see that Mahindra Racing are leading the way then. Then it is Neo 333 Racing in 2nd place. If this Racing are in 3rd place, then it's Massimo SMG Racing in 4th. While this Penske, our colleague got 3 championship points there, thanks to second first pole position in the Mid-Ohio E-PRIX. So then we look closer towards Massimo SMG for 4th place. William McLaren 6th, Nissan 7th, 8 for Jaguar TCS Racing. 9th place is for Avalanche and Trenti, and in last place is Taki Porter. Will they have a big chance of scoring a big amount of points then for this E-PRIX coming up then, guys? Well, we're about to find out sooner or later then for that then, guys. But let's have a look at the starting grid now for the Mid-Ohio E-PRIX. Let's have a look at the starting grid now for today's E-PRIX. So with the race just 10 moments away though, let's have a reminder of the yesterday's qualifying session grid. I'll have a look at the starting grid then. So let's have a look at the back of the pack then. So starting at the back of the field is the Invincible Race of Sebastian Bremer. 2 poor effort though for the Swiss driver of the Season 2 Formula E champion in real life. He's got a lot of work to do from last play. He's got Jake Hughes alongside Neil McLaren 19th. Maximilian Gunther in the Maserati SMG will start P18. Alongside is Alexander Sims in the Mahindra Racing in 17th. Not good effort though for them. They're the team championship leaders at Mahindra Racing. They've got hard, busy work they have to do in the E-PRIX coming up though. There's in a matter of 2 moments away though. In terms of the cost, the Season 6 Formula E champion will start in P16 with Jovan Dor alongside on row 18-15 the other Neil McLaren. So poor effort qualifying session for Neil McLaren there. Then it says they Cameron Dan. The winner of the Turkey E-PRIX is going to start in P40 alongside the Jaguar TCM Racing of Sam Burden. He's going to start in P13 then in these Jaguar TC Racing then. And ahead of them, it's the championship leader, Lucas Degrassi, the Brazilian driver in the Mahindra Racing. I'm afraid he didn't make it through to the Jewels, and he's going to start in P2 in this race. Alongside the next of Oliver Welland, he's going to start in P11. There's an all-new 3v3 line then with Oliver Turby saying the same lap times as his team had Tinder, but Tictum said it first, so they both start together on road 5 with Turby behind Tictum, so yeah, Turby 10 and Tictum P9. And into the top 8 then, they got through to the jury. We got a one more tire for Master Watson G, he's going to start P8 then, alongside Nominato in the Nissan then, he's going to stop behind him in P7 on road 4. There's an Orb Avalanche on the 23rd row on the grid there with Robin Fines in 6 and Jake Dares started alongside of his team in P5, the race champion against the season done for race champion P5. On to road 2, it's all Kiwi Lion there. It's the official racing of Nick Cassidy starts P4, alongside the Jaguar TC racing of Mitch Evans, who's going to start P3 for today's E-PRIX. But at the front of the pack there, it's Pascal Ferrari for tagging opposite. The German, just better mess up purposes, as the season champion will be started in P2. But it's the double two-time Formula E champion for DS Penske. It's Sean Eric Fern. And he's going to start on pole position for the start of race 1 of the Mid-Ohio E-PRIX. So, the race is only just momentarily moments away then. So, who is going to win out for this E-PRIX? The race is going to be 33 laps in total. It's going to be then. So the driver will have to take it in carefully then and take it attack mode then. It's going to be really high chance risk then, and the chance of the car might be coming out in about 33 to 55% chance of it coming out then throughout the entire way. But let's see who's going to win out this E-PRIX after 33 race line. Remember, driver will have to take both their attack modes twice then. So could they hopefully do this though throughout the entire race distance then? So let's find out who's going to win this E-PRIX. Now the driver will have to be taking it bit careful though for the time motivation. So we have seen a lot of that in practice and qualifying down, thanks to Ben in qualifying and trouble with it in practice Dan. But hope it will be okay, Dan. But if anyone going to get caught out, Dan we might be a travel safety call, maybe a red flag though coming out though, because we don't want to have another red flag though, like what happened in the Naples E-PRIX and the Poland E-PRIX. Because for this season, season 2, we had about, I think we had 5 red flags then we had in total. Yeah, because we had them in Tokyo, in Diria, in Portland, and in Naples. That's a total of 4 red flag in 4 races, though, out of the possible 6 we had so far. But this is the 7th, though. But let's see. So the driver's going to be taking nice and steady as they go along, though, nice and steady, though. We've got all the trade cars on the grid, nice and lined up, then ready to qualify then in the from the groups and the qualifying dual stages, then. So yeah, who is going to win out this E-PRIX? We're about to get going, then, guys, here in Mid-Ohio, then. So on purpose, it's Jorgen Fern. Second place on the grid is Pascal Ferrari. In P3, it's Mitch Evans and there's Nick Cassidy, the 2 Kiwi drivers from New Zealand on road 2. There's the Avalanche radar, Jake Denson, Robin Fines, the race champion from last season, season 1. It's on road 3 then, as we get the lights on down. Here we go. 33 laps to come down. Here we come. Here come the light. And when they go out, it's a bit lower than start finish sign. And here they come. All 4 lights are on. Lights out and Formula race here in Mid-Ohio, though. We're on the way, though, for round number 7. Fern gets a good start there, so it's Fell on there, but Fell leads the field after start there. Mitch Evans overtaking Fell for second place then. Here they come for the 180 degrees hairpin though. Who is leading the race? It's Pascal 5-4. Tagging Pause leads the way. Fell is in second place. Then it's there. All the drivers trying to get through the top line save on the first lap. Let's find out. Oh no, a bit of a lagging glitch there, but oh, okay. Looks like everybody got 19 safely through there. Okay. Bit of a lagging glitch there, but not seeing anyone off the track there. But the time motivation so will be opening after 3 or 4 laps of racing have done that. So here they come round the 5 corner then and cross the line to finish the first lap of the E-PRIX. Fell on leads the way then at the end of lap 1 then. Followed by Sorgen Fane in second place. Third place it is Nominato Nissan. Good start there for the Nissan driver for Nato. Starting from P7 up into 3rd place. And then it is Jake Denner who's just got ahead of Nato down. But what a great start to this Mid-Ohio E-PRIX. Here to come the driver going through turn 4 then. Are they going to be through then? Oh, there's car down. Oh my goodness, great. We got 3 cars off then. So many cars off on lap 2 Dan. Oh my word. That is a big crash Dan. Who's that info? We've got 4 cars off then. Oh my goodness gracious though. That is a big crash though. Oh, everybody are going to be so disappointed that was a big mighty crash though. Oh my goodness gracious Dan. And the red flag is out. The red flag is out on lap 3. a terrible crash there on the third lap. If anyone goes on the track during the red flag period, though, they won't be going out to the race, though. So we'll have to queue up then. We'll have a safety car start then. So who is in fourth then in the safety car during that incident? We got Sam Bird out. The champion leader, Lucas Degrassi, is off as well. Jake Dennis is out as well. And Stoff Van Dorn in the Neil McLaren. So the champion leader, Lucas Degrassi, has gone off on lap number 3. Oh dear grief, the animated faces so hasn't been so impressed though very well then. As it caused troubles in practice and qualifying, but now it's gone happy in the race. And the red flag has come out then for safety concerns, but God, I can't believe it though, guys. 4 cars eliminated on lap 2. Unbelievable, including Sam Burt and the quarter champion leader Lucas Degrassi. Oh, that's going to be a lot to clean up to make sure the racing safely wants going again though, but man mighty, that's a big crash though, but guys, Major got pushed there, but that's a big crash there. So yeah, too many cars, so and the race has been stopped on lap 3. So this will have to take a moment then, guys, until we get this cleaned up, but that was a big crash that was. But hopefully we'll get this race back underway. We've got about 16 cars left in the race, but we lost Sam Bird, Stoff Van Dorn, Lucas Degrassi and Jake Dennis. Oh dear, great. The champion leader is not going to score any points though, guys, I'm afraid. So he's out of this E-PRIX. As here's the field then, all back into the pits then. Guys, it's hard to say though, because after that big crash though on lap 2 though, with throwing 4 cars though out of the race though, because, well, this is going to be like a safety car start then when the field leave the pack then. So if anyone got stuck, we'll help get them back in the race then. So back in the pits for safety reasons concerns though. So as we hope we get this race back on the way in a couple of minutes time then, guys. So that was a terrible big crash on lap 2 though. So yeah, Bird out to this E-PRIX though, so that's no points for Jagotisi's race. That's 1 car to the race, 1 from Avalanche Andretti, because Jake does, well, he's furious though, he's left the power though, so he doesn't want to talk about it though. Lucas Grassy's always out of this E-PRIX, and then we also got some Van Dorn. So only Jake Hughes, Axel Sims, Mitch Evans, and of course, Robin Fiennes though will be the only cars left in this field then for this for the rest of the E-PRIX then. So it will take longer until we get this race back on the way, Dan. So we might have added laps at the end of the race, Dan. So no one has added in any attack modes just yet, though. But hopefully, when we get this race back on the way, the attack mode face wall will be opening. So bear in mind, those drivers, though, will be open. I'll hope we get it open, though, next lap, then. So in a couple of minutes' time, then, guys, we'll get this race back on the way, then. So please, wherever you do not dislike this video, wherever you do, then, guys. So we'll be right back for the restart. We're having a look at attack mode faces zone. So testing it out then though, see if it's going to be a good idea though, or maybe we'll have to change it for the next race then. So yeah, because this is the only place I could put it though then, guys. But guys, the timer is completely taking out some of the drivers though, so we had to put it there because there's nowhere else then to put it around somewhere then around the circuit. So this is the only place we could put the 2-4 then. So commiserate for that, but the race is going to start in a few minutes then, so we're just moments away for the restart for this Mid Ohio E-PRIX though, guys. So we'll get this race back underway on lap 4. Okay, we're just checking though if it's going to be okay. Then the city car's following the field round then, so everybody needs to be very careful then. Oh dear grief, this is going to be dangerous though. So okay, everything's okay in a moment. Oh, I just clicked something then, so oh dear. So the safety car is going to stay out for 1 more lap then before we bring it into the pit to make sure this track is all clear to go back racing, Dan. So for the go past the pit lane, Dan. So we're just going to hover to make sure this race is going to go back to green, or we'll have another red flag then. So the safety car is on track to make sure there's anything that is okay and clear at the moment, Dan. So we hope we can get this race back underway. Okay, let's go see the second time round the attack mode then. So let's see if we're going to get through then. Yeah, they are. Alright, safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Alright, so get ready though. The safety car is coming in at the end of lap 5 then. And we'll get this race back to green. Here we go. Here we go then. Back to green though. Green, 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 green. Oh, the safety car just got off the track though when the race got restarted though. Oh my goodness gracious though. Really? Okay, I'll have to put the safety car back on track then, guys. But the race is back on the way then on lap 6. So, with the safety car finally back into the pit, the race resumes. So the tap mode faces will be up in the next lap then. So if anyone wants to take, is going to take a tap mode then, that's what's. But if the safety car comes inside, that's going to be changed the race so slightly then. So for the go, and I'm going to head towards the tap mode face zone right now then, guys. So lap 6 after 33 laps then, after a delay for a red flag period then, with 5 back to racing and green then, here in Mid-Ohio then. The tap mode face zone is going to be open now. Okay, tap mode is now open now. So is anyone want to take a boost of the kilowatt power then? They could try then. They can do that now. So yeah, because it's now open now for business then. So is everyone going to be taking a tap mode then? Well, let's find out. Is everyone's going to take a tap mode on this first town? Lap 7 after 33 laps of this Mid-Ohio E-PRIX. Leading away to turn physical course, leads for tagging Porter. Second place, it is Robin Fries. Here they come. And they go for it, and they're all going to take a tap mode. They're all taking their first tap modes of this E-PRIX. Wow, that's amazing though. So I could mark them all off then. So good job then. Everybody taking their first attempt. So a bit of kilowatts of power then. So everyone crossing out then. So these drivers are remaining in this race. There's 16 competitors left in the race. We've lost some Van Dorn. And of course, we lost Lucas de Grad, championship leader then. We've lost Sam Bird. And we've lost Jake Dennis as well then, who's gone away from the track, so he's not very impressed after that DNF then. So everybody have all taken their first time mode. Then we'll have to fade later on this E-PRIX. But let's get back to the accident. Robin finds the reigning champion, now leads the E-PRIX at the 12th Costa. Here comes Oliver Whirling. Going to try batting ahead of him for second place. Then he does so. So finds up into the lead the race then. Head of Nominato. That's actually Nato, not Roland. He's at the back of the field. So White's lead, Nato second, DaCosta third, Bremy's up into P4, then it's Tickton fifth, Fairline sixth, Bowman says they can with them. Look at them go. Wow, great racing here in Mid-Ohio so far on lap number 9 then. So for they come into turn 1 and down this long straightaway then. Wow, amazing good job there. But Max be good. Look how far he's back, because this has not been a very good season this has been so far then. He will be going to DS next season then for Max Gunther. He's not had a good season so far. Then after the crash in Tokyo, then in race 1, then we had to absent for the next race in mid-episode from Nick de Vries then. So yeah, de Vries won't be racing with the Master 170 racing for next season. Then he'll be going off to Mahindra then. As we have a new line for next season, because Jack Grassi is going to be joining the team next season then. As we're on to lap 10, we come through then. So lap 10 after possible 33 laps of this Mid-Ohio E-PRIX. Out in front, it is Robin Fines, leads the way. Nato is in second place. Dan Tinney up into third. Then it's Bremy in front, and then it's the two tagged pauses of DaCosta and Fella. This is anybody's E-PRIX so far, Dan, as we're hoping we'll get back to the starting point, Dan. Here they come at the time at the face of the someone goes on the track, then. Here they come through to turn 4. Oh, this is tight and tricky this is, but a safe nice and steady though. And I'm going to head back towards the stop finish straightaway then. So yeah, still a lot more racing accidents to come along then. So yeah, still a lot more of this race to go. Okay, so we're okay for the time being then. Here they come, round the 5 corner and cross the line then to finish another lap then. So we're on to lap 11 now. So that's 1/3 of the race this is done then. So we might have added laps then, or maybe not then. So we just have the red flag, so I don't think we might not have any added laps added to the race distance at the end of the E-PRIX then. Let's get back to the front. Let's get back to the race leaders down. Robin Fines leads the way down to go into turn 4. Heading Nominato. Then it's Bremy third, fell on 4. And there goes Eduardo Mortara then in the Maserati. Off though. I think he's got pushed by someone then, but he's just one car off that. I believe that's going to be a safety car out. So yellow flags are out there because Eduardo Mortara has gone off the track then, and the race will have to be queued up there because we got a safety car has now come out of the track though. Safety car has been deployed. So safety car has been deployed, meaning we might have added laps at the end of the race then. So we got our second safety car then, our first safety car of the race then of the E-PRIX on lap number 13 as Eduardo Mortara is out of this E-PRIX then. Or is it lap 12 we're on now? I think we're on lap number 12, I think we're on then. So anyway then, so the field have just crossed the line then, so we're on lap 12 to 13, not lap 13 though. Excuse me then guys. So Eduardo Mortara, I'm afraid it's another DNF for Mortara. Then he did that as well from the last race in April, so but I'm afraid it's another DNF for Motaro, though. This has not been a great season, though. So that's no points, though, for Motaro after I think that's the last 3 races, though. He's now done it now. The last 2 races he had DNF, though, and now he's had his E-PRIX. But he's off, though. We might have, or put him back to the pits, though. Will we get this race back on the way, then? Or maybe I'll do it right now. The safety car is saying now, then, too, we'll get this car back to the pits. This is going to be typical trying moving into the garage, then. The tag box is moving. The voice chat is in the way, though. I can't move the track, though, otherwise I ruin the race, though. So that's going to be impossible and typical for me. There we go, and back to the pit he goes. There we go. So that's him out to this E-PRIX, then. Just checking if anyone else goes off the track, though. No, we're okay for the time being, then. Alright, the safety car will be coming into the pits this lap, then. So it's been out for a few laps, then. So we're going to have added laps added to the race, then. So maybe 1 or 2 laps, then. The race is going to get back to green, then. As everybody are ready to go. The safety car is coming back into the pits, then. So here comes the safety car. Here's the field, then. Nominato will be leading the way, then, when the race gets back to green, then. Here we go, then. Here they go. The safety car into the pits, then. And we'll get back to green, though. Here we go. Green flag, green flag. Green. We're back to green, though. Here in Mid-Ohio, then. Good job, though, for these drivers. Done do really well for this race so far. The safety car's back to his box, then. Well, we won't know. Whoever we need that again, though. We'll see, then. As we get the race back on the way, then. Here they come, down into the long straightaway, then. Nato leads from Breme. Good racing there, then. So head down into turn 4, then. And then pass to turn 5, then into the track facing zones. Are they going to be safely through? Yeah, they're all safely through this up. Oh, not quite, though, because that's the other Masterwide SMG of, and it's Maximilian Günther. Oh, dear grief. This has been a terrible waste, though, for... This has been a terrible waste for Masterwide SMG Racing. Both cars out this E-PRIX. Oh, dear grief, though. This has been a terrible waste, though, for Maserati, though. Both cars are at this E-PRIX. Oh, look at that. And Günther, he's not very happy indeed, though. Oh, dearie grief, though. And the safety car is out again. Safety car will be out again. Oh, it's been a disappointing, terrible race this has been for Maserati, Dan. Oh, dearie grief, though. Here's what happened to Günther. Hit the double barrier. Flung on the track. Game over for him. Oh, hang on. We got another car after. And that is the second place man in the championship, Dan Tickturm. Oh, dear grief. Looks like the safety car is going to be out for so much longer, Dan, as we're losing so many cars here, Dan. We're on to lap number 17 now, and the safety car has come out again. John will have to obey the yellow flag rules, so Günther and Tickturm both out to the way. And we lost the first place and second place man in the championship then, guys. We lost Lucas Degrassi and we lost Dan Tickturm. And this race is all changing about, Dan. As ever, we'll have to follow the cause of period, Dan. Yellow flags waving, though. Slow down as you can, though. Good, they're slowing down, as I said to them, to slow down and reduce the race pace, though. So, we're going to have to get these cars out of the way, though. And we'll hope we get this race restarted soon enough. So, as we remove Tickturm and Günther off the track, Dan, we've only got about, 13 cars left in this race, Dan. So, only 13 runners left in this E-PRIX, Dan. So, we lost Eduardo Mortara, we've lost Maximilian Günther, and we've lost Dan Tickturm. So, that's only just 13 cars left in this E-PRIX. Get ready to go green, though, guys. The safety car is coming in next lap, then. So, we're gonna get this race back to green now, and there will be 8 laps. Then there's gonna be 3 laps added though to the 36 3 laps. Then so we've got 36 laps now. So we've got 3 laps added then to the race distance. Then and we're gonna get the race back onto green. Then here we go. Green. Back to green though. Everyone back to green though. Let's go. Careful there. Okay, we're back to green though on lap 28 then. The attack meta faces will be opening next lap then. So this will be the last time for the driver to push though. So 31 is left in this race then, guys. But who is leading out in front though? Let's find out who it is. And it is, and leading the way then, it is. It's Robin Fine, the reigning champion, had a nominato in second place. And there is someone else. Oh, another car off. It's such a set of Canwood then. It is Penske. Oh, dear grief. Oh, he's been pushed off then by somebody then. we might get a focus yellow Dan if we might have been tried, but there's no safety card yet though. But we might be a focus yellow Dan to remove that card then. So I think we're gonna have a focus yellow then. Okay, 10-0 teams and drivers. Focus yellow in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Focus yellow. Focus yellow. Focus yellow. This is for the drivers driving down on the grid. We're gonna try and remove that though. Okay, we've got focus yellow. Focus yellow. And we're getting past to the camera there as we move this car out of the track then. So, okay, on lap 21 to 36, that's good work for me then. Okay, so it will be stupid focus yellow 2 will be ending then. Okay, then. Okay, 10 to all teams of drivers. Focus yellow ending in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag, back to racing speed, Dan. So there's a camera. The way the Tucky Pre is out of this race. Unlucky there for a camera. Number one bites the dust. The last only 11 inches, 12 winners left in this race. The automated for is going to be activated next lap. Then it's now open for business, Dan. So driver could hurry take it though next lap, Dan. So let's go back to the accident, Dan, with the leaders, Dan. Robin Finals leads the way. Second place is Nominato. Third is Pascal Fella. Mitch Evans in 4. Turf is Cos in 5th. Jake Hughes in 6th. Birmingham in 7th. There is Alex Sims in PA. Sorry in 9th. Because TV's out of the race. Albert Williams in P10. There is Turpin and then Cassidy. So we've only got about 2 DS Penalty, 2 of the Division Racing drivers left, and 2 of the Nissans doing this E-PRIX too. But are they going to be taking attack mode this lap though? I think they will do all the rest of the 12 remaining running instead of this race. Still in the CP then. Here they come. Oh, one point got hit the top mode. Faces some barrier then, but he's just taking it then, and as well as the rest of the 11 drivers as well. So all the 12 drivers that are remaining in this race have all taken their 5-10 minutes in the CP, and then they can put us on now until the end of the CP. What a disappointing race we're having then here in Mid-Ohio then, guys, as we're on to lap 24. Just ticking down the last of the remaining drivers then. Some of them I've crossed out then. Out to the CP then. So since we now lost the cameras, just 12 runners left in this race then. So it's on to the end of the CP then. Who is going to win it then, guys? So that's what I'm going to get myself back to the stop phase right there. We'll notice the camera though. So okay, for the time being, there's another car on, and that's the other than the Neil McLaren, and it's Jake Hughes. Oh, Jake Hughes, though. Oh, my goodness gracious, though. This has been a terrible, terrible race for Neil McLaren. Both of them are out to the CP. And the safety car is coming out once again. Everyone is going to queue behind the safety car again because we got another car off. And it's Jake Hughes. That's both of the Neil McLarens out of the CP. How many we're going to have at the end of the CP then, guys? We're going to go about like 12 laps left to go this CP. So not much of this race left to go then, guys. So, guys, this has been a terrible, terrible E-PRIX race. This has been then, guys, here in Mid-Ohio. We might have to play an extra barrier then for the next race then, for race 2 then. This is only just race 1 then. So, that's Hughes out of this E-PRIX then. So, there's another car out of the race then. We've only got 11 winners left then. Just like the same as F1 2050 Australian Grand Prix. Where there were 11 finishes in that E-PRIX then. Alright, so only just a handful of laps remain. There 1 lap 26 to 36 laps of this E-PRIX then. So we've only got 11 winners left in this E-PRIX then. We've lost so many cars that we lost a total of 10 cars we've lost in this E-PRIX then. That's so many that we have lost so far in this E-PRIX then, guys. Oh dearie grief though for that. Okay, so the safety car is going to be coming in next lap then. So safety car in this next lap then. So once we get this in then, we'll get this race back underway then. But we'll stay out for one more lap then, just in case then. So safety car stays out for one more lap then, as we've only got 10 laps to go into the end of this first race of the Mid-Ohio E-PRIX then. Could we have a clear race to the end of the race then, guys? So look how many DNS we have then, guys. We have lost. So say Canberra, we've lost Jake Hughes, we have lost as well. Jan Tichter, Maximilian Günther, Eduardo Mortar, both of the Maserati out of this E-PRIX, as well as the 2 Neil McLarens, as well as Sam Bird in the Jaguar T-Series Racing, and of course, Lucas the Guys Champion leader, and of course, Storm Van Donia. All out of this E-PRIX, I'm afraid. This has been a terrible, terrible race then, alright? Safety car into the pits then. And the race we get back to green. Green. Let's go racing again, boys. We've got a handful of laps left remaining then. Only there's a couple of laps to go into the end of this E-Prix then, guys. Who is going to win this race and get that top step on the podium then, guys? So, it's going to be a close one then. We'll have to move Jake Hughes out of the way. Otherwise, he might join in the race again. But, okay. There we go. Never mind. I'll put it in the paddock though for safekeeping then, for safety ground concerns. Alright. Back to green then. Okay, back to green. Alright, is anyone else off the track then? No, they're all still going then. So the 11 winners are still in this race though. But who's leading the way then? On to lap 29 then. It's Pascal Fairline from second place in the race, now in the lead of this E-Prix with Robin Fies in second place. Third is Nominato. There's Mitch Evans in fourth. There's Turfis Costa in fifth place. Torgen Fens in sixth. Sebastian Bremer in the Nissan, not in the Nissan, excuse me, the guy in the fifth race, then in P7. In 8th place, then it is Oliver Werler in the Nissan. There's Axel Says in 9th, Oliver Tubb in 10th, and then the Nick Cassidy in P11 in the other Nissan. Oh, we got a big crash then. That is a Toyota Fizz da Costa. Oh, dear grave. Now if we might have a point scoring tie, though. Oh, dear grave. A Toyota Fizz da Costa. Well, he's not going to make it to the fizz line, Dan, but he's used both of his attack mode, Dan. Oh, this is going to be delaying the race so much, though, then. That's our 10th DNF of this race. Oh, dear grief. This tap mode has caught our main drivers, though. We might have to update, though, for the next E-Prix, then, as... And there will be another focus show, then, coming out, then, in a couple of seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Focus yellow. We've got no focus yet for Toyota Fizz da Costa, Dan. So that's him out of this E-Prix. So it looks like we've got our points scored fizzes done. So we've got Pascal Fairline, Robin Fiennes, Nominato, Mitch Evans, and then we've got Torgen Fern, Sebastian Bremy, Oliver Rowland, Axel Sims, Oliver Tubb, Nick Cassidy. But where are they going to fizz it? Where exactly? So then, guys, we'll soon find out. As we've cleared Toyota Fizz da Costa off the track then. So we're going to get back to green in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag. We're back to where we're ready. 6 laps remaining. 6 laps to go. This E-Prix of the middle-high E-Prix race 1. Driver, we need to be careful down around these tricky type of division zone then. Fella wants that win though for Tiger Porter. Head of 5. With his team out of the race then, it's up to him though to hopefully try and win this for Tiger Porter. Woman Fiennes in second place with Nominato in third. Mitch Evans in fourth. Sebastian Bay in fifth. So I can find 6th place. Then it's Oliver in 7th place then. 8th is Axel Sims. Then it's Oliver Tubb in 9th. And Nick Cassidy rounds the top 10. 4 laps to go. As we see, try and make a move around the outside for the 180-degree right-hand turn then. But Fella keeps that first place position for the time being then. Can they keep it that way in the five laps of this race to go? Let's find out. This is going to be very close indeed, though. Oh, this is very close indeed. Here comes Nominato down in the Nissan then. Close it on Robin Fiennes for second place. Oh, this is a very close race indeed, Dan. Here they come through the few corners down around this stove corner. There's like a Silverstone then, guys, for the British Grand Prix Formula 1 then. And we're on to lap 3. Just 4 laps to go. 4 laps into the checkered flag. I will get that way though in my hands then. We'll wave the race here. Here goes Robin Fiennes then. Down into the hairpin. Has he got ahead of Pascal Fairline for later the race then? No, he has not done. Just stay behind the German dev for the time being then. But Fairline is going to be victorious then if he keeps head of Fiennes in the 5 couple of remaining laps of this race to go. So with these 10 point scoring fizzes then are going to be fizzes in the race then. Who is going to fizz where? Exactly so. We see that Fiennes is doing second place. Nominato's in third. Evans in 4, head of Bremy. And then his friend, the pole position man, is doing this race winning P6 then. So, well, there's be nothing changed though in the top of the drivers' challenge because the top 2 leaders, Degrassi and Ticto are this E-Prix. Means the title showdown will go into middle higher race 2 for the final race for the next E-Prix race here in middle higher race 2. We've only got 3 laps to go this race then. Who is going to win this E-Prix? Always going to be very tight and close indeed then because we've got the added laps added to the race distance then. Lap 34 to 36 laps then of this middle high E-Prix then. All the remaining 10 drivers are doing really well, taking nice and steady though around this middle high circuit then. This is a tough IndyCar race course this is. Because that's why it's called the Middle Ohio Sports Car Course. home for IndyCar racing then. Here they come through the 5 corner down. We're coming onto the penultimate lap of this E-PRIX. I must head over there right now then, guys, to get prepared for the last lap of the race then. So we need to get there before the driver get to the finish line there. So I'll be waving the checkered flag for the race winner then. So okay, so I'm at the stand where the top finish line would be, and where the driver crosses the line then first then. Nominato's overtaking Robin 5 for second place. Nato will be to second place of this E-PRIX. Nice going for Nominato there in the Nissan. I'll be to second player. Now challenging Pascal Ferrari for the win. Is it going to be a victory for Nissan? Or is it going to be the victory for Taglia Porso? Let's find out who it's going to be. Here they come though. Only just one more time round. One more lap to go Dan. Here comes Fairline down. Round the 5 corner comes through Dan. And the thing does start video. And we begin the very last lap. Final lap of this middle high E-PRIX race 1. Here we go. Last lap then. One more time around this track then. Here we go. Last lap. This is going to be very close indeed, though. And Nato takes the lead. Nominato for Indonesia takes the lead of the middle high E-PRIX at the fair. And Evans up into third place. What's up to? Fine. He's dropping back. Oh, dearie grief, though. Nominato is going to be victorious, though. Oh, it's going to be very close to tie, though. I'm going to get the chicken 5 way, though. It's number 5. There we go. Here comes Nominato, though. For Nissan, Dan. Had a good qualifier, so they're starting the race in P6, though. He's going to head towards victory, Dan. It's going to be the Frenchman who's going to win it, though. Here he comes, round the Vicar, and Nominato wins round 7 of the Roblox Formula E World Championship as he wins Mid-Ohio Race 1. Wow, amazing work, though, for Nominato. 7 races in, and with just one more race to go. Wow, amazing race that has been, then, guys. Wow, I really enjoyed that very, very much, though. Wow. Nominato snatched the victory away from Fairline, and I'm afraid Fairline will have to settle for second place then where he started the race then in P2. But what a race. What a victory that is for Nominato there as the field come round then, and they will come into the pits then. Oh, yeah, Robin Fines is on the podium. Then he faced the race in P4 then, but wow, what's amazing end to the E-PRIX of the Middle Highways then, guys. Wow, amazing work. It's victory for Nominato and for Nissan Dan. And we'll be right back there for the final results then, classification results of the E-PRIX. Don't go anywhere then, guys. We'll be right back. Well, what a incredible, enormous chaos race that we had for race 1, the Middle Ohio E-PRIX. Wow. So after incredible, sensational Middle Ohio E-PRIX we had then, guys, here is the final result for round 7 of the Roblox Formula E World Championship Season 2 then. And it's victory for Nominato then, Vanessa Dan. He takes the full 25 points then. So that will be him for a contender of the championship decided there in the season finale coming up next time out in race 8 then for race 2 of Mid-Ohio. So a win for Nissan for the first time in for the PS car manufactured team. And with that, they take the first win in Formula E. Pascal Ferrari for missed out the win again though, and we'll have to set for second place then, I'm afraid then. So second place for Fairline there, where he started the race in P10, finished the race in second place then, where he usually did that for the full race. Didn't got overtaken by Nominato on the last lap there, I'm afraid then. So second place okay, I'm happy for that for Fairline for Taglia Porso there. Mitch Evans, a Kiwi driver from New Zealand on the podium. Then he finished also where he started in P3. So third place was good for Mitch Evans, good third place for him. Had a finish Robin Fines in the Amazon Andretti, the only Amazon Andretti managed to finish the race because TJ had gone off and out of the race because of the top faces of barrier. So good place for the Dutch driver, the race champion Robin Fines, he finished in 4. There's the Podium man, so further DS President, he finished in P5. And then it is Sebastian Bremy in division race, he finished ahead of behind him in P6. There's Oliver Waller in the other Nissan, so that's both Nissan scoring some points then. As of course, Axel said the only Mahindra who managed to finish the race in P8. And then we've got Oliver Turvey in P9 in the near 3, so they've got 2 points at the end there. And then Nick Cassidy in the invisible race, it rounds up the top 10. So yeah, good job to these top 10 drivers who managed to finish the race and got all of them scored points then. And the next page down, we've got a lot of dinner. Look at that then, guys. Yeah, look at that. 10 drivers out of this race, I'm afraid then. So we've lost Antonio Fitz to Costa, Jake Hughes, Sosei Kamwa, second place man in the championship, and Tickton, Maximum Gunther, and the one motor, the 2 Master Wasi SMG racing retiring from that E-PRIX. And of course, as well, Jake Dennis in the Alpha Andretti, Sam Bird in the Jaguar TS race. He got eliminated on the first lap of the race. And of course, the champion today, Lucas Grassi, and of course, Storm Van Doren, the Neon McLaren. So a double in there for Master Wars SMG, and of course for Neon McLaren there. So they're having a tough, busy day they had, and they're going to be sitting in the garage doing a broken and ruined cars. So yeah, disappointing there for them then. So yeah, unlucky there for them after 36 races laps of the middle-high pre have gone by. So yeah, that has been a terrible, terrible race for them. But let's now head towards the podium ceremony now for round number 7 of the Roblox Formula E World Championship, guys. It's time for the podium ceremony for the middle-high E-Prix. Alright, and the drivers are going to come out onto the podium now, so let's welcome to our drivers then. In third place, from Jaguar TCS Racing, it's Mitch Evans. Good drive for the Kiwi driver then, but it's a third place finish for Mitch Evans then, so good job for him. Podium for him, P3 for him on the road there, well done to him. In second place, from Takio Porsche, it's Pascal Fairline. Well, started the race in P2 then, was in the way onto the last lap down, but overtaken by the Nissan Nominato down with that then. He went to second place there, but well done for Pascal Fair, even though he won the Miami E-Prix then. So huge congratulations for him there after the penalties there. But for Nominato then, the guy who beat him in the Miami E-Prix will stand on the top down of the podium then. Well, nice going there for Nominato. Overtaking Fair on the last lap there. With that, he's on the top stand of the podium. Congratulations to Nominato there. Even though it could be like the same as the Miami E-Prix there, but a penalty for a tap there that cost him dearly there. But he's top stand of the podium for Nominato there for the middle high E-Prix. So how about that for you, Nominato? That even though you lost the Miami E-Prix, so yeah, here's your reward for that. Anyway, then, so congratulations to Nominato, the winner of round 7 of the Roblox Formula E World Championship. We're only just one race to go, and the congratulating the championship is all going to come down to the season finale in race 2 of middle high E-Prix. As now, guys, we're going to be, please stand by for the national anthem of France for the winning driver, Nominato. National anthem there for France for the winning driver, Nominato then. And next we're going to be hearing the national anthem of Japan for the winning team, Nissan. Japanese national anthem there for Nissan there, and for the winning driver, Nominato then. What a great victory there for Nesta. The first victory in the Roblox Formula World Championship. Congratulations to them. Well done to them. Wow, what an amazing end to the incredible race one of the middle high E-PRIX. We've still got one more race left this season to go then, guys. And that's race 2 coming up here this second again. So yeah, we've got another race coming up next time out, the next video, guys. So yeah. But with very in mind that with that race done now, let's see how this is updated in the Drivers' Championship standings so far then after that race. After both top two in the championship lead then of Ducati and Titten failed to finish the race. So here have things taken up as update stand in the Drivers' Championship standings then, guys. Well, nothing has changed the lead of the top of the Drivers' Championship then. Ducati still leads the way with 64 points after third scoring points there after his retirement then in that GP of that E-PRIX of the middle high E-PRIX on Bray. Hard to say so for Ducati there, but he's still leads the way still. He will have to go for the championship decided in the season finale in middle high with Dan Tiller just about. And he's 6 points back from Ducati. He's in a title so that as well to have a fight for the championship title as well then. As well will be Mitch Evans. He's now with the third place then the Drivers' Championship then because there's only about 28 points left on offer then. So and even though 10, 20, I think we got like a couple of drivers though cover chance of winning the championship title then. So yeah, Mitch Evans is currently about 19 points back from Ducati, so he's in charge of the contenders then, as well as Jake Hughes on the well end. They're on 43. Nominato is on 41 points then, so he's currently, what's the gap then? Oops. Just going off the screen, just go off there. So he's currently about, I don't know how, I think he's about 23 points away from Ducati in the Championship League, so he's in title contender as well as Nick Cassidy, he's 24 points back. And then it is Citizen Camera. He's currently 25 points back in it. So everyone up to about Bremy. So I think we have 9 drivers have a chance to win the Drivers' Championship standings though. But if Citizen Motor win this though, well, I'm afraid that's then gone out of the championship. And then if Bremy doesn't get pole, then he'll be out contenders of the championship though. So we might have a driver have a chance to win the championship title then. But who it's going to be then? We're about to find out in the second middle high E-PRIX then. So yeah. Well, further down the field then, well, Nathan's moving his way up from that victory. He's moved to 6th place now in the championship. Bobby's up to 9th place. Simpson jumped to 10th place, but he's got big point overtaking one more time and he got points with him. Fernandez up into 12th. Toby jumped to 13th. Then we've got James in 14th. Then we've got Fines, De Vries, Costa in 17th. Then his teammate Pascal in 18th. Then we got Sylvan Dorn in 19th, Dumber 19th, then Sylvan Dorn 20th, and then Must Be Good 21st, and then we've got Ted Bar in 22nd, as it stands at the moment for the time being, Dan. Okay? Well, in the team strategy standings, Dan, I don't think it's not like the same as usual, Dan, but anyway, Dan, so Mahindra Racer are now in the triple figures with 100 points, Dan. There's Near 3 in 2nd place, Nessa are in 3rd, then it is Defensive Racing are in 4th, there's DS Pesky in 5th, then we've got Tokyo TCS Racing in 6th, Master is Racing in 7th place, there's other than Andretti, he got points with Taki Porter, and then because set down to last again though, but hopefully everything will change though, going to the final race though, but I don't think the cost of picked up any point, but Farah got 18 points though, so well, everything can hopefully change though in the final race though coming up then, so yeah. So that's the team strategy things all going down with Mahindra still in the way. The cool ride with the team championship standing and the driver championship standing, or maybe Neil might fight as well then. But anyway, so it will be coming down to the season finale then in race 2 in middle higher. They're coming up next time out then, guys. Well, huge massive thanks for everyone who watched this race via you then, guys. So yeah, thanks for watching the race 1 of the middle high pre then, guys. We'll get to do it all again the next time out then when we get qualified underway for race 2 then. Sort it out then, guys. So guys, thanks for watching for race 1 of the middle high pre then, guys. If you do this video, then do consider a big thumbs up then and leave a comment down below. And please subscribe to my channel for more of this then, guys. And it has been the first to see my mate to do consider a big thumbs up then and join the James Gibby channel for more gameplay content that you will see though before though. But as you see there, Robbie just joined in on phase 2 later because the race is finished and over on Friday though. So yeah, he's missed it all. But apart from that, guys, thank you for watching the middle high E-PRIX race 1 then, guys. And we'll see you next time out then for qualify for race 2 of the middle high E-PRIX. So until then, guys, we've got a big championship decider coming in towards the final race of the season of season 2. And we're looking forward to that soon though. It's coming very soon then, guys. So please, whatever you do, do not miss it then, guys. So by the time that we get to that, then we'll crown a new world champion. It won't be one in France, though he won't defend his championship title, though it will be someone else, but who will it be? Degrassi or Texan? We'll find out. And until then, guys, this next time they've qualified, then guys, goodbye. See you guys next time. See you soon. Bye.